This video has no special meaning. I just felt like recording an Alarak game. I haven't posted any videos in a bit. I've been working a lot on Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition, so you're probably going to see some videos coming from that. If you're not familiar with Neverwinter Nights, it's an RPG by BioWare that came out in about 2002, I think. And it's best known for having an amazing tool set. Everything the developers did in the actual campaigns, you can do. And it's a lot more accessible than most other tool sets. So, kind of like Starcraft 2 and Warcraft 3's tool sets, I suppose. Probably better for people just getting into it, though. Let's see. So, yeah, I've beaten all the mutations lately. I didn't really want to... Vertigo is just stupid, but beat it. Hooray, I guess. Been playing Civ 6 as well. Did a week of 7 days to die on 30-minute days as a challenge normally of 60 minutes per day, so I cut that time in half. Which is actually worse than it sounds, because then, you know, if you spend 10 minutes traveling per day, now you only have 20 minutes to do stuff instead of 50 minutes to do stuff. Anything else that would be interesting? I think I said Civ 6 already. Doing Overwatch. Got to finish my 10 placement matches last season near the end, and I got my new career high of like 3587 or something, so low Masters still, but I haven't really been trying. I figured if I just end up in Masters every season in Overwatch, I'm happy. So maybe I'll show some of those placement games and stuff coming up. I had some requests for some Endless Legend videos too, so maybe I'll do some of those, showing an easier difficulties we actually can expand properly.
Thank the gods you are here, commanders. We do not have much time before Amon assails this temple. Its activation has begun.
Also, I'm sniffling a bit, so I apologize if I sneeze or something. I did get a flu shot. I don't know if this is me getting the flu on top of that or what. We'll see. Hopefully it's just feel better soon. So we got a Phoenix ally. We're here in Temple of the Past. We care about maximum gas and doing some tests. You wind up getting more gas if you build this one assimilator first. Now, if you are going for a Ascendant build where you need minerals long term to be able to keep replenishing them as your Ascendants chew through them, then you'd want to create that nexus just a tiny bit faster. But I did some experiments, and you know, after several trials, this seemed to yield the most gas, and gas is what I care about long term as Wrathwalkers. Unlike Ascendants, where I care about, you know, minerals long term. It's kind of interesting. Oh wow, this Phoenix is making photon cannons? No, you make Keldalis. Wow. Keldalis is how you open up those. Whatever.
Gather more minerals first. You have too few minerals.
Well, I don't need to overcharge that at this point. That would be a waste, so I'll save it for the first wave.
Ready our defenses. Our foes are on the march.
We got Protoss.
Must I compensate for your weakness? You face Protoss warriors. Their loyalty to Amon will be their downfall. Do try to stay out of my way.
Go forth and conquer Alarak.
The Zenith stones near the temple have become unstable. It may be wise to dispose of them.
We want to put a pylon over there, which we will then overcharge.
As I desire.
We're going to leave that alone for right now. Alright, that's good there. Let's get our tech stuff going.
You have. Your workers must gather more minerals. Must I compensate for your weakness? I'm a dragoon once more.
Let's just toss these up just so I can overcharge them.
Do not.
The pylon will survive. It won't even have its shield breached if you have max mastery and all that. But you need it under like 4,500 health or so.
Has set loose his hybrid. Your
Bruce will
allies
be.
have entered combat.
Our defenses are proving effective. Soon the temple will be ready.
The skies are mine. Speak now. You address the High Lord.
The only thing Alarak fears for now is going to be the hybrids. Those just have enough HP that it can't soul steal them easily.
What? So shall it be.
Let's see where our next group of friends are going to come from.
Your allies have entered combat without you. Of course I am needed. What would you
Look
have?
at that, Phoenix just stealing all the kills and stuff. Whatever.
The temple is under siege from a Void
Void
Thrasher.
Thrasher.
Slay it before it deals too much damage.
Speak, and you will be heard. You address the High Lord.
So Alarak does 40 DPS, Phoenix is doing about 30. Take that, you little pro.
We have slain a Void Thrasher.
Your research has concluded. Of course, Solarite Dragoon. Your allies have entered combat without you. Even my structures would have modified the Neverwinter Nights. So moves the chain of ascension. That is my desire. The Death Fleet is standing by. The Arbiters fly again.
Yeah,
The
go
Death
crazy,
Fleet
you
descends
guys.
upon this world. Destruction awaits.
We are detecting hybrid.
Not even the hybrid can withstand our might. Gather more minerals. My life for the High Lord. My life for the High Lord. Must I compensate for your weakness?
We have eliminated all but one of the volatile Zenith stones.
Your allies have entered combat without you. The enemy will fear my blades. Our foes. I agree with this choice.
There, oh, there's the
Your
hybrid.
allies have entered
It's like,
combat.
where's the hybrid?
It is ready for use. Oh, did you think you could warp there? My life for the High Lord. You have too few. Your allies have entered combat without you. Your upgrade is ready for use. Your research has concluded. Of
Let's go clear the lane. Probably lose a supplicant or two here to the massed photon cannons. It's because Alarak can't heal from them is the bigger problem.
Even my structure was more fight than you. Your enemy strikes at
Hybrid identified.
They will be the first to know my wrath. Stand in the power field. My life for the High Lord.
The temple is halfway toward activation. Maintain our defenses, commanders.
Research complete. As I upgrade complete. Your allies have entered combat. I shall oversee this battle from above.
Amon has summoned a Void Thrasher. It will severely harm the temple for as long as it lives.
Allies have entered combat without you. Now. So shall it be. My blades have met the enemy. I agree with this choice. Your allies have entered combat without you.
Hey, there's some probe souls for Alarak to feed upon.
Our enemies
Void Thrasher slain. Hybrid energy signature detected.
Ooh, Amon sends his little bets against me. I will tear them apart. You must place that in the power field. Your allies have entered combat.
Why can't I place down?
Did you think you could warp there?
Strange.
You must place it.
I'm gonna lose some of that stuff probably.
Upgrade.
Oh no, they turned to fire on the supplicants instead. Success, all clear.
Do not waste my time. Your upgrade is ready for use. The Death Fleet is ready for deployment.
Detecting enemy forces warping in.
Without you. Of course. Your allies have entered combat without you.
Cleared most of this stuff.
Witness the might of the Death.
The Zenith Stones have been destroyed. Regrettable, but necessary.
Ah, the thrill of battle.
Wait, I thought I...
Detected.
Amon is assailing the temple with a Void Thrasher. It has to be eliminated.
As I
I thought I cleared this lane out. Did I miss a probe, I guess? I must have missed a single freaking probe someplace.
How shall you serve me?
Okay, there's nothing over here now.
I desire. I lead from the front. Of course I am needed.
Aha!
As I
Sneaky little probe.
state your request.
I don't know, let's research Blink Stalker stuff, why not?
Do not waste.
I've debated whether it's worth throwing a few of those into some compositions. Just to, because like something like a Broodlord I think will attack them over the Wrathwalkers.
You address the
So they help shield the Wrathwalkers from air units. Because the air supplicants can't attack the air units, so they often seem to ignore the supplicants in favor of the Wrathwalkers for some stuff, for some air units.
Your upgrade is ready for use. Your allies have have entered combat. Your base is becoming a liability. How shall you serve?
Let's add in a Slayer, sorry, not Blinkstalker, Slayer. Phasing armor is the reason why they're actually quite durable. So I'm thinking, you know, dropping some of these supplicants for some Slayers would be good.
Address the High Lord. Speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose that pylon. I don't have tons of money right now, so... Oh, hey, I got another destruction there.
The enemy will fear my blades.
Detecting enemy forces warping in.
Only because I will it. How shall you serve me? Do not waste my time. Upgrade complete. Your allies Silverlight Dragon operational.
Enemy warp in. Detected.
Allies have entered. I find your lack of defenses disturbing. Strike at the High Lord's foe.
Let's get ready to deal
Do
with
not waste. Speak.
Void Thrashers. So I don't think you need mini Slayers.
Forces warping in.
It's really just a matter of saying if I had like half, just drop some of the supplicants in favor of Slayers would be superior.
Detected.
State your request. Your allies have entered combat without you.
I don't know, I haven't really experimented with Slayers that much outside of once you get the Wrathwalker stuff, but just looking at the losses you can get.
Preparations are
Do I have a bunch of
nearly complete,
Wrathwalkers stuck
Commanders.
someplace?
Defend the temple for just a few more moments.
Oh, maybe that's needed.
eternal.
Really?
How shall you
It seems we will have to deal with more than one Thrasher this time. Make haste, Commanders.
Your allies have entered combat without you. Your
Well
allies.
done. A Void Thrasher has been slain.
Get her, my Alarak.
So
Okay.
shall it be. Of course I am needed. I am here in the shadows. I lead from the front. To your request.
Save my overcharges for the last wave.
What?
I'll pop them in the middle, though. With his disruptors, it doesn't look like it's really going to be needed, but...
Hybrid detected. Marking location now.
And I'm backing up here slightly because I'm trying to get him to power me for both of these waves.
And I got it.
Because the next wave doesn't spawn until like the 1 minute 30 seconds.
State your request. You address the... I am recalling our warriors now. Do not waste my time. You pledge your power to me. Your allies
Got
have
him.
entered combat without you.
And now, if it's Christmas, got him. Perfect time.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
Also, I've been saving the Death Fleet to be able to have a victory fleet there.
Oh, did you think you could warp there? Relying on me to protect you. Shadow. Of course. All forces to my location. Will you serve me? Of course I
Hooray, we win.
am here in the shadows. I am the heart of God. We are one. State
I admit I haven't played around with disruptors much.
Its activation will eradicate Amon's remaining forces. Well done, commanders.
Woohoo, we win. Phoenix probably actually outkilled me because he was going forward and being more aggressive with intercepting waves. Let's see. Barely, but it technically did, yeah. Alright, next time.